What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Once again, this is Rene. This is Trixter. We are here at day 3 of ESGS 2022, and we have with us, once again, you saw him in a recent episode, you saw these massive guns. Steven from Taktyl Studios. Welcome, Steven.
Hello, welcome. Glad to be here again at G3.
So we were wondering, you guys are showing off MechaBlitz right here in the indie section of ESGS. How are the reactions so far?
We've been getting substantial feedback. Yung iba, the others are suggestions how to improve. Yung iba naman feels validating kasi they get what we're going for. They give comments na this feels nostalgic, this feels very old school, which is exactly what we're going for, the direction of the game. So yeah.
Did you get a lot of new players after because I would be shocked if you didn't. I saw a lot of the people who volunteered to play. They had a genuine good time. In fact, one of those people who played is Trixter over here. Now, to those who are watching and who have been watching us for a while, you know that the leaderboards of MechaBlitz is mostly the G3 guys. I'm at number 4, I think, with Trix over here reigning at number 1. Now, Trix, now that you're face to face with Steven, what do you want to know about MechaBlitz and it's all its majesty?
What I want to know for MechaBlitz? Well, with the current build, what I want to know is, since when we tested it right there, you added in controller support. So that means the PC version is on its way. When is the projected release for the PC version, and which store are you going to release it on?
For the PC version, we aim to release it around Q1 2023 actually. The support, we're going for Steam. Yes.
Okay. Other than that, will that be the standard controller layout wanted for that? Is like labels for the slots, so that way we can properly. What will be the price point for it?
For the price point, medyo I can't comment on that kasi it's still.
You're still.
Yeah.
You're still a
Planning on it, yeah.
We're trying to build more exclusive information.
Aside from that, since it's coming to PC next year, will there be an open beta when you post the page? And when will it be?
Okay. Yes, there will be an open beta. Actually, we are planning more physical events, so be on the lookout for that. We're getting better feedback talaga kapag face-to-face yung mga testing. So, just follow social media pages and check on it. Kung kailan siya, again, still up in the air kasi after ESGS, we're gonna have a meeting internally kung what are the plans kung kailan yung susunod na event namin.
I do have a question because I noticed when I started playing and based on my observation of the people who played yesterday, MechaBlitz is very new player friendly. Like they try this automatically. I'm not a hardcore gamer, but I got into it very quickly. How do you reconcile that being new player friendly while still pleasing the fans of old school games like Virtual On, and because those games are not, you can disagree with me, but they're not really new player friendly, right? So how did you manage to find that sweet middle ground for that?
Okay, so you're correct on that yung core gameplay niya, new play talaga friendly siya sa mga newbies kasi it's just makikita mo agad, you fire and then you evade. That's the core. But doon papasok yung mga builds. So for example, yung kalaban mo uses a scatter gun. Iba yung strategy mo for a scatter gun as opposed to someone who uses a submachine gun. So doon talaga while it's very easy to understand how it plays, you have to use your mind during a match kung paano ka talaga gagalaw.
And yeah, it is very customized to a player, to a specific player's play style. If you were to venture a guess, how many possible combinations of play style does MechaBlitz possibly offer to players?
Oh, medyo that's a hard question kasi iba-iba talaga yung lalabas eh. So far, sabi natin na may tank, may glass cannon, merong in and out, merong mid-range, merong close range, and then in the future, magkakaroon ng melee. So iba-iba talaga yung possible playstyles, and not to mention, of course, everyone's favorite stun build.
The gameplay for MechaBlitz reminded me of a really old game called, Virtual On. What was going on in your head when you went with a top-down view, right? Usually, the games nowadays, it's always third-person, over-the-shoulder view. Even Call of Duty did it, PUBG did it. So why did you go with the top-down view for MechaBlitz instead of the usual norm right now?
We went for the top-down view kasi we were also trying to capture the feel ng mga Toho games, yung mga bullet hell style games. So if you notice when you're playing, bullets are spread all over the map, mga missiles. So yung perspective na gano'n, it gives you a chance to see better and to evade. So talaga wala kang excuse if you lagi ka tinatamaan kasi nakikita mo na siya.
Oh, so is that why you added walls to the other? Because the previous version before that was just plain maps. It was just a big circle. Everyone can get hit from all angles. So you're not safe from snipers. You're not safe from assault rifles. Even stun guns before they were nerfed, it can be long range. So with the added new maps and the nerfs and balancing, it's now a lot more fun. Like the mines are very fun, especially with the boost. Aside from that, since you said before that melee is coming, aside from the sword, what melee weapons are you going to implement in the future?
So currently we're now developing axe, a lance, and I think a hammer. And of course, if you don't choose to equip any of those weapons, you can always go with your fists. So that's an option. Yeah.
Oh, so it's not just weapons. You can go with an arm.
Yeah.
Will it be just gauntlets or just your plain old fists?
It's just a mega fist. Kasi it's up to you. It's your choice kung gusto mo equip ng melee weapon. If you don't equip anything, by default, you're gonna use your arm.
Since they're different guns, they shoot differently, of course. How are the melees going to be? Like, since it's still planning, how are you going to differentiate all of them? Like the sword and the axe, right? They're both slashing weapons. How are you going to differentiate them if you were to implement them?
So, yung mapasok yung attack patterns ng mga melee weapons. So, for example, the spear, since medyo malapad siya, it could be used for a wider area of attack. Or, if we do choose to do so, the spear could be a piercing weapon that heads straight to your opponent as opposed to the sword.
Okay, so like the old sword.
Yeah.
Alright, so of course, it's always a pleasure to speak with the designer of the game that has caused a lot of internal conflict within the group. Do you have anything to say to anyone watching that's looking for a really, really good indie game? And why would MechaBlitz be that game that they should try?
So for everyone who is looking for an indie game that is easy to pick up pero may depth yung strategy niya, please try out MechaBlitz. It's available on Google Play Store now for an open beta. So you can play it, give us your feedback through our Discord channels. And syempre, if you are here on the SGS, try our booth. Punta kayo sa indie party and talk to us.
So thanks again, Steven, for gracing us with the guns you selected for this mission. Once again, this is Rene, this is Trixter, Steven of Taktyl Studios, straight from ESGS 2022. We are G3 Podcast. Thank you.